Can you say good morning? Say good morning from your very spoiled, rotten peer kennel. Yes, ma'am. It's cat yelling at me because I guess there's no cat food. We'll get you some food, Dottie. So we made some improvements to Duke the dog's area here. So we put up this screen. I'll come in here and show you because the cat needs some food. I'm just gonna go out the other way, put up a shade on this window. And then this was our solution to like a doggy door. One of those like magnetized nets that you just put up with Velcro. So we didn't have to alter the door. And it keeps bugs out, and unless it's like really storming rain. I don't really know why he's in here other than the rain, because it's much cooler outside. Oh, this cat. Here you go. You are not starved. It was full last night. You're not. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's much cooler outside, so we're fogging up. We're fogging up and sprinkling a little bit. It's really actually really nice. Oh, it was probably 80 in there, and it is 60-ish probably out here. 65, cloud cover. Oh my goodness! It's 8:30. After the heat last week, say it was 100 degrees last week, guys. Hello! Hello! And it's gonna rain on and off for the next 16 days, which it's July, and that is amazing, which means that we are gonna have grass growth that would be like May growth in July, which is crazy, which means hay prices should be reasonable this year. All right, breakfast for the goaties. There you go. Quiz, you have to walk, honey. You have to walk. Added a few baby goats in here, but Paprika and Cinnamon go to their new home tomorrow, and they're going together, so that's really exciting. They were gonna take Dolly at first, but Dolly is not registered because they already have a goat that kind of looks like Cinnamon, or is named Cinnamon. There was something. So I'm really excited that they're gonna go together because they, oh my gosh, I don't know that I've ever had two baby goats that were so bonded like those two. And I think this lady's really gonna enjoy them. That is some slobber, Toonie Pig. We have had a really nice summer. Last summer was horrible. Drought, so hot from the very beginning. This year, like this has pretty much been the norm. I feel like I've been able to wear a sweatshirt out to do chores so often, which is really nice. This whole 16 days of rain on and off, like we're gonna have record rainfall for July, is like crazy, and it's like such a blessing for hay season and for grass to make it into November, December. We managed grass until December last year. We're feeding hay, but they're gonna have grass for a long time, especially if I can get these babies gone. I wanted to let you guys know that I think Jeremy is about to start his own YouTube channel. We're going on a couple of different trips, I guess like 3 different trips this fall, like this summer and then 2 this fall. And he really wants to do, he really loves travel vlogs the way that like I really love farm channels, and he really wants to do a channel. More than likely I'll probably be doing the filming, but he's gonna do the editing because that's the part that I hate. I would film you guys a million videos if I didn't have to edit them. So I will let you guys know when he puts out his first vlog. Just let them out this weekend to this full nets. I guess it was Monday. Today is Thursday. Let them out to the full nets and mowed the center section, which will heal really well if we get some rain. Oh my goodness, there's barbed wire. That's not safe. This wasn't ready to be mowed yet. They've really eaten it, finally. That is great. That out there is finally coming in nice and thick. So they've had access to it since Monday, and they will have it for 2 weeks, so this week and next week. And with the rain, we'll kind of see how things are, like how things are growing and how much damage they're doing. We've really managed the rotating this summer, which I'm really proud of myself. No parasite issues other than Zelda and the babies, but I think that was all connected to her not doing well. She seems better. She's put some weight on. Those babies should be ready to go the end of this week, but I am kind of glad we're gonna keep them an extra couple weeks because they're just not as big because they're triplets versus everyone else is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pick up the buckets, guys. Oh, hey. It's not ready for you yet. Hi, Peachy. Oh no. No, we're not eating pig food. No. You don't need a cookie because you have pig food. You don't. Why is your face always covered in dirt? Here, sit down. Your feet. Good girl. Oh, where'd Cinnamon go? Probably you go. Here. Oh, somebody farted. Y'all are gross. They got into the pig food, so she got choked. And I don't know, this is kind of what they do. They kind of have like a big spit and get it all out of their throat. Just a little uncomfy, but she'll have some water and feel fine. So we did sell Leia last week. So she went to her new home. I don't even remember, Wednesday maybe Wednesday. The first person that reached out to me was about Paprika and Cinnamon. So they're coming on vacation here, and so they're gonna pick them up on the way home. I've had inquiries about everybody. Nobody's followed through. So I'll probably repost them soon, and I'll post them in a little bit different way. And so probably what I'll do is post the 3 girls that are left together that are registered, and then I'll post the 2 registered boys together, and then post these 2 nuggets. Mom doesn't have anything, girlfriend. Hi, Al. Really trying to work on them jumping and crawling on me. So just trying to keep my leg out so they can't like balance on me. Girls will stop jumping on you when they have their first babies, when they get pregnant, and then they won't really do that anymore. I don't like it, so I tried to train it out of them. Once we've established that they like me. If they're starting to do it because they're being friendly and interested and curious, it's why I always have to break it, because I want them to be interested in me. Hi. You have food on your face, Daisy Goat. Definitely slow to sell everybody this year, so that'll be 3 of the 10. I'll be left with 7. Is that right? Is everybody out here that I'm left with? Yeah, there's Evie. Mr. Sir, did you get your, he had his collar all over his head yesterday. It was really funny. Yes, I'm really surprised nobody's been interested in Charming. He's the best looking buck. Really, Al is the best looking buck that I have. This little Toot probably needs to go as a pet. Or Snow. I mean, Snow and Peach are just... Snow is an amazing looking little doeling. Dahlia is going to be a fantastic little doeling, but you're a little tiny. We need to get you guys a little bit bigger before you go. I may end up keeping them another month because they're just so small. But it's also hard to gauge because these guys are a month overdue of needing to go to a new home. So they're huge, Because I mean, you can see how big they are relative to Chai. This is definitely the slowest the girls have gone. Typically, I sell my doelings pretty fast. So that tells me this is gonna be a bit. And I have them priced very reasonably compared to the market. So not really sure what we'll do if we can't get rid of them. Yes, Mr. Sirs. Hello, how are ya? Breeze feels good. It feels good out here this morning, Mom. Mom's got to do some weed eating. Yep, got to do some weed eating today for Grandma because she says it looks snaky. Yes, we do. We got to do it. So I did want to address whether or not I'm going to be milking this year. I still really don't know, to be honest. You're on my toe and it hurts. Thank you. Can you step back? Can you let me get my foot? Thank you. It hurts. I originally this year wasn't really sure. I really enjoyed not milking last summer. We are traveling a lot in the next few months, and because we're late weaning babies. Babies were born in April instead of March, and late April. I was only planning on milking Poppy, Pixie, Zelda. I had no intentions of milking Padme and Nani. They're my lower producers. The girls all produce about the same when we start. Hi. But they tend to have a less steep lactation curve, so they have more consistent milk production than the other two. Poppy is my heaviest producer behind Pixie. So at the very least, my thought was I'm gonna milk just Poppy and Pixie because that will be enough milk for us to make some yogurt and some ice cream and some cheese. And then of course, I love this girl. She's like, I'm going. Let's go, I'm hungry. Are you guys coming? Nope. Can't come out, bud, because this will bite you. And he's like, nope. I see Toonie coming, I'm not even going to try it. Toonie Piggle. We don't drink the milk. My father-in-law really likes it in like a cereal. We don't drink the milk. I use it to make things. I was feeding a lot of it to the pigs. It supplements the pigs really well. It's really great for them. But we are definitely traveling and going places more, like even just little weekend trips. We went to the lake with our friends a couple weeks ago. They have a lake house and they live several hours away. So like we kind of met up at their lake house for the weekend. Here we go. Come on. Oh, come on, Dolly. Let's go out this way. Y'all get concerned that I'm gonna go somewhere. I just don't know that milking is practical. Not really doing as much with the milk as we used to. And I was very gung-ho when I started, but I definitely had fewer animals at that point. This was really what we were doing. We didn't have the money to travel. We weren't going anywhere. So these guys were kind of my activity of choice. But I do think it is something to consider when you're talking about having a dairy animal, is that it really keeps you home when you're milking, because somebody has to milk the goat, or you won't, the goat or the cow or the sheep, or you won't have any milk when you come home. They'll dry up. So, or you have to have the babies that you can keep on them so that the babies can drink the milk while you're gone. Really started taking these longer trips. We're traveling more often. And our help that we had is just not as able to help us with the milking. And like my father-in-law will come take care of them, but he doesn't get in with them at all because he's afraid that they'll knock him down. And he's, you know, not really, I mean, he's very young at heart and spry and does lots of things. but also we are taking them places, we're blessed to be able to do that they want to go. So like we have 2 trips planned, one with my parents, one with his parents, that are long weekend trips. And so it's also that thought of they're going to be traveling with us. It's just those things to think about. So for me, it's just been easier to say, you know, I'm probably just not going to do that anymore. That we'll have the babies and we'll really enjoy them. So, oh my goodness, what are we doing? So I just get to come out and enjoy these guys instead of having to worry about a million things. Their health is better. It's easier to maintain this whole herd. They're getting to dry off once their babies are gone, especially since the girls are all aging. Hi, Snow. I think this is the closest that goat's ever volunteered to be around me. This one. Your hooves are sharp. Your hooves are sharp. Mom has things to do. She can't just hang out with you all day. She would love to. So I don't think I'll be milking this year just because of all the travel plans that we have. But I do think if you're gonna get a dairy animal, that's something to really consider. Is either you need someone that you can rely on to come over and take care of those animals, or you have to be willing to stay home, or that has to be more your style, is that you're not really traveling, your kids are not playing like travel sports. Someone would love you, they need to take you home. They do, you're the sweet girl. This nugget, on the other hand, has just become a little bit wild. Are you in your rebellious teenage stage? Always chewing on something.